Today, I want to talk about how to finally get what you want. Not what your parents want for you, not what your friends want for you, but what you want for you. And I know this because I just hit 60K a month in the past couple months, which is insane. That's more than I thought I would ever do. So I finally got what I want. I'm sitting here making a video in my room on 9 a.m. on a Thursday because I do this for a living and I love my life. I'm blessed, thank God. But I want to show you guys what I did to finally get what I wanted because I struggled. I was in college wasting time, wasting energy. I was working jobs, wasting energy. I knew it wasn't what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to get what I want. So I'm gonna finally show you guys how to do that. So here's you right now. I'm gonna go Charlie Morgan style with these bad drawings. Here's you. I'm gonna give some arms. You are unhappy because you do not have what you want. And the first step is gonna sound silly to getting what you want is to actually decide what you want. A lot of you guys think, oh, well, I want girls and I want a Lamborghini. Do you really want those things? Is that what you really want? I know for me, it's optimizing my daily life. I don't want it to go on fancy trips or crazy this or drive around crazy cars. I just want to optimize my life so that my daily average day looks exactly how I want. And right now it's pretty dang close. I get up and go to the gym, I come back, I read my Bible, I record these videos, I work on the product, I have fun with my team, I coach people. It's just amazing and I love it. So how do you get what you want? Well, first you got to have aim. So it's like, here's the target. You have to actually have a target. If you're trying to shoot like an archery, like a bow and arrow to a target, if you don't have a target, where are you aiming? You're completely lost. And most of you guys, you haven't even done this step yet. Like, what is your goal? You need to have aim. It needs to be very tangible. And so the goal that I set for myself was 100K a month. I know that sounds crazy, but I knew I wanted something big, something that would actually get me out of bed in the morning and get me excited to work. 10K a month sounded cool, but 100K a month sounded baller. And you need to know why you want this money, by the way. A lot of people will tell you, oh, just set this number goal, which yes, you do need a number because you need to break down the math, but you need to know why. If you just want money for the sake of money, you're just wanting desire because all money can do is buy stuff, right? So take a second and think, why do you want the money? And write that out. If you don't have a clear goal, how are you ever going to get there? Guys, I did this 3 years ago. I don't have the, I'll show you the journal at a later date, but I have these goals written out in detail. I want to buy a house. I want to have a kid. I want to hit 100K a month. I want to use that money to do X, Y, Z. Like I have everything written out and I did it 3 years ago. So you must have a goal. Now, what you need to understand next is who you are right now cannot hit that goal. If you were the type of person who was going to hit this goal, you would have already hit it. You would have already done the actions you need to hit this result. Because all this is a result. It's an effect. And all you have to do to hit this goal is to do the causes that give you that effect. See, right now, because of your lack of understanding, you think life is magic. You think these things just happen. People just get lucky. You see me making over 50K a month online. You're like, this, it's just lucky. He's a scammer. Like you just can't comprehend it. Hopefully some of you guys can by now because you've been leveling up. But what you got to understand is it's just a cause and effect. You can achieve anything within the laws of physics if you commit to yourself and do it over time. And so someone else has made millions per month. So why can I not make 100K a month? It's completely possible. But the issue is old me can't do it. I have to become a completely different person. And so let's talk about how to do that. So here's you. Again. Here we have two circles. Here is your comfort zone. These are all the things that you currently do. So you might play video games. You have 4 hours of screen time, maybe even 6 hours of screen time on your phone. You don't do any outreach. You don't understand business. Like this is who you are right now. And what I did was I sat down and I asked myself genuinely, does the KJ who make 100K a month play RuneScape? No. Does the KJ who makes 100K a month does he sit on Instagram and Twitter for 2 hours? Does he watch YouTube videos for 3 hours a day? No. So who you are right now is incapable of hitting that goal, which means you must change. You must change. And so here you have your comfort zone, and your goal is up here by doing things that are uncomfortable for you. And they're uncomfortable because you don't do them. If you were a master at cold outreach, if you sent 100 outreaches a day, you had a dialed in offer and a niche, guess what? You'd be closer to this goal. But you aren't. Therefore, these things are uncomfortable to you. And so what you have to do is you have to slowly start expanding this circle. So by doing things that are uncomfortable, you slowly start to become more and more comfortable with doing the things that actually get you towards the goal. So moving up. So your goal is full of uncomfort. And these uncomfortable things have to become comfortable. If you look back on my main channel, I tried to post a YouTube video every day, and I failed after 30 days. It was so uncomfortable, and I couldn't do it. But I kept trying, and guess what? Now I post every day. I could post 3 times a day if I really wanted to, because all this uncomfort between making a video and trying to speak to a camera and actually coming up with good ideas, all this is gone now. And this is comfortable for me. You can see that I like this. I'm having fun. I love teaching you guys stuff that I'm learning. And so this is super comfortable. But it only happened through doing it uncomfortably for a long time. And so now that this stuff has become comfortable, I want you guys to understand, I'm one video blowing up from making 100K a month. One video. I'm already making 60K a month. If I just keep doing what I'm doing, I'll hit 100K. But I'm one video away from blowing up from hitting 100K a month. That's insane. That's insane. And so in the next couple months, by the end of this year, it's very possible I could hit 100K a month. I'm not going to set a time frame. We'll talk about that in a later video. I'm not going to set a time frame. But it's very possible if I just keep doing the things that I'm now comfortable with, guess what? I'm going to hit this goal. And so what my thing looks like is now all of this is gone, and this is my sphere of comfort. I'm comfortable with a lot more stuff. So let me show you tactically, how do you actually become comfortable with this? So once again, we're going to put you right here. Hopefully this whiteboard doesn't fall over. So here's you. And you want to reach this goal. But you need to expand your sphere of comfort. Basically by learning new skills, trying new things, pushing yourself, and getting rid of the false beliefs you have, and basically just leveling up as a person. And you do that by putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. So the issue is, your goal is kind of like a fire hydrant. I don't know if you guys know what a fire hydrant is. It's going to be a terrible drawing, but like here's a fire hydrant. I don't know one. This is awful. I apologize. Here's a fire hydrant, okay? And whenever you don't have a goal, there's really not much pain there. You see, the goal sets the pain. So let me get the red one because the red would be a lot better at explaining this. So your goal is like a fire hydrant. As soon as you set this goal, you pretty much open the fire hydrant, and now you are getting shot with nothing but pain. It's like the fire hydrant opened, and it's just spraying pain all on you. And what you have to do in order to actually make it to this goal, 100K a month, I'll show you my example. So here's 100K per month, is you have to sit here and eat garbage every single day, facing this pain, going forward and forward and forward until you actually hit that goal. And so for a tactical example, mine looks like I had to hire a closer. How do I hire a closer? I'm not even that good at sales. How do I hire a closer without being good at sales? I have to make a good product. How do I make a good product that actually scales? How do I make a good backend systems? How do I keep up with accounting? How do I hire setters? Like all of this garbage is hitting me in the face. And if I don't face it, I'm never going to hit 100K a month. And so like as I slowly move closer and closer, I'm just eating pain every day. Every single day. Like me and my right-hand man, Luca, we're messing around with Stripe, API keys, and Zapier automations for accounting. It's just a mess. How do you deal with like people? There's so much pain, guys. Now, the key, how do you actually get what you want? This is the secret. as soon as you start feeling resistance, right? So this is resistance. Like all of this pain is trying to knock you back and you just give in, move out of the way, and never try to make it towards this goal. This resistance comes in many forms. And Charlie Morgan taught me this. So shout out to Charlie. But whether you're feeling anxiety, or you're feeling procrastination, or you're feeling doubt, or you're feeling perfectionism, that's a huge one. Whether you're just feeling bored, like anything besides doing the painful work that gets you to this goal is resistance. Now the key is to understand that when you feel resistance, you're on the right track. So when you're going this way, it doesn't hurt. Going this way doesn't hurt. If you're going this way, it feels fantastic going this way, right? Because now you're moving with the stream. So when you decide to go watch TikTok and just give up, man, it feels effortless. It feels easy. You don't have to think about it. There's no resistance. Like you just want to go binge watch TikTok and be a goober and go eat chicken nuggets and sour straws. So this way is super easy because you're moving downstream like with the pain. The pain is just pushing you to go do whatever the heck you want to do. But when you start moving upstream, it hurts. It is not fun. And that's how you know you're on the right track. That's how you know you're going to reach your goal. So I'm sitting there thinking, how do I hire a sales guy? How do I set up like all the tracking for that? How do I set up the SOPs? How do we streamline the process? How do we bring on more people? How do we set up the Slack? How do we do leaderboards? Like all of this pain is not fun. But I know that it's taking me in the right direction. And so just by knowing that this is good and you're making progress, that's how you actually start making progress. Because then you get excited for the pain. You get to the point where I'm getting to where I love doing the painful things. Like I've changed my reward system where now I like doing the painful stuff. The more painful it is, the more I'm kind of excited to do it. And yes, it's still painful. But just because I know that this is the straight path towards my goal, that's when I want to do it. So you have to fall in love with pain. And if you can just understand that everything you want to achieve is going to create a massive stream of pain, and if you just fight through that pain every single day, you will get there. And so that's why I create these videos every single day. Because I understand that if I want to get to 100K a month, 250K a month, $1 million a month, I've got to learn how to speak. I've got to learn how to have great ideas. I have to learn how to add value to the marketplace effortlessly. So what do I have to do? This pain might look like 10,000 videos. I'm going to do it. Because I love this pain, bro. And I understand that this is why no one else succeeds, right? Because people immediately take this first step. They feel the pain. They're like, oh, I'm going to watch TikTok. Screw this. Oh, someone said I was dumb. Someone left a mean comment. My parents think I'm stupid. My friends are laughing at me. I'll just quit. Guys, the bigger the goal you set, the more pain you're going to have to eat. But if you understand that by eating that pain, that is the number one most effective thing you're doing to reach your goal, then it gives you confidence and you actually can face it. So by understanding the pain equals progress, you get excited to actually face the pain, thereby making progress. So that is how you actually get what you want. Hopefully this video helped you guys. Leave a comment with something you learned. I'll see you in the next video.